Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Friday, the 8th of May, 2020. It is 4:55 a.m. local here in Vietnam. This is a look at my 12-hour high probability charts. The new candle was 55 minutes ago at 4 a.m. Just had to wait for spreads to come in and for me to update the spreadsheets and tidy up all the charts before I did the video. This is my watch list on the right, all the pairs I'm trading. The ones highlighted in blue are ones I've got trades open. The ones in orange are the ones I'm going to discuss in this video, and ones without highlight are no trades. So let's start with the Aussie USD. Nice and simple. I was in a sell on this candle here, the red vertical line. I've just left it in for you. I'd already closed out half, had a stop on place, which is this red dotted line in here, and that has been stopped out. The remaining half of that trade, lost 52 cents on the remaining half, so that's no longer in play. That 52 cents was deducted from the total, and so all I've got is a buy here and a buy here. My buys are designated by blue lines, my sell by red lines. Sequence 1, sequence 2 shows what different sort of groups of trades I'm in. So in this case, I'm in a buy here, this level here, it's got a stop in place. So I can take that red line out too. It's got a stop in place and a second buy up here from yesterday. And this yellow dashed line is my overall break even for both buy trades. So as long as, because we're net positive 0.03, as long as we stay above that, we're in profit. This green line down here is just a big number, 60 cents. So yep, that's the Aussie USD. Green trend lines signify bullish divergence. If you see red trend lines, bearish divergence. And if you see blue trend lines, just something I'm looking at, whether it be a significant trend line, double top, resistance, that sort of stuff. You can always pause or slow down my video if you can't understand me. I know I do talk a bit quick and it can be a bit confusing. This chart's pretty clean, but some of the others are a bit messy. Also, all trades are recorded on a shared spreadsheet that everyone's more than welcome to access. You'll find the link to that shared spreadsheet in the description to the video. CAD yen, moving right along. All right, we had a new buy signal this morning. I'm already in this sequence 1, so I've added to that. So it's a third buy. So we had a buy, hedge sell, second buy, second hedge sell, third buy. So I've taken a third buy, and because the MACD Platinum, which is this bottom indicator, it's a zero lag MACD, it oscillates around the zero level, which is this grey dotted line. Generally, when it's below, I'm looking for buys, and when it's above, I'm looking for sells. So this morning it's just below, so I'm taking a buy there. There is regular bullish divergence. We've got lower lows on price and higher lows on the MACD Platinum. So I've taken 2 trades on this new candle, taken a third buy on sequence 1, and I've created a sequence 2, which is a buy. Pretty close to the same price, within 1 pipette of each other. Overall break even, I'll have 2 levels, one for sequence 1, which is the top one. The 2 yellow lines are pretty close anyway, and the bottom yellow lines for overall break even, all trades. So that's a CAD yen, USD. All right, I was in a sell on this. It's getting a bit messy on this pair. I was in a sell here. I went down, I closed half, had a stop in place, and that has been stopped out. So that's the first thing. And that was for a loss in that second half of minus $4.71. So that's already been deducted from my profit to date. And this morning we had a new buy signal here. So sequence 1 started with a sell. So that buy is actually a 4th hedge buy at 0.16. So it's hedging that first sequence. And because the MACD Platinum is below the 0 level, I've commenced a new sequence, sequence 2, which is this one. So it's same price, 2 trades. I think that's my 5 o'clock. Time to wake up alarm. Sorry about that. So that's a new sequence there. So I've got sequence 1, which is all these trades, and sequence 2, which is just this trade here. So all getting a bit messy. My overall break even for the sequence 1 is NA, not applicable because it's hedged. Overall break even for all trades is up at 72 cents. So it's off the charts. Don't worry about it. I'll just keep on playing. What I'm doing now is I'm looking to work sequence 2, try and get some profit out of this buy trade. Then hopefully price will go up somewhere and eventually roll over. Then I'll start this sequence may be closed out, or I may start a new sequence 3. Plus it'll give me another opportunity to sell on sequence 1, and that'll bring my overall break even into this trades here. So it looks a bit messy at the moment. Everything's looks a long way away to overall break even, but that's not a concern. USD Swiss franc. I was in a buy here. Wasn't a great setup. Look, it's been tough to trade. Anyway, it's gone up, come to this resistance level I've already drawn in, bounced off that, big bearish candle, just sitting above price, haven't got any real wiggle room, so I've just closed the trade. And for a whopping profit of $4.22, which has been added to that, so that trade's no longer in play. And the reason I closed it is the MACD platinum's through the 0 level here. Well, it's on the 0, just over the 0 level on that big bearish candle. And I had no real room to move. It was up about 23 pips or something. I could have closed out half or something like that, but just not worth it. And USD Singapore dollar. Yep. What was in? This was from last night. Sequence 3 sell buy. Oh yeah, I was in a buy on this candle here. I still am in a buy for other sequences, but this is a standalone sequence 3. Price had gone up through the MACD platinum. I closed half, had a stop in place, and that stop in there is now gone. I've stopped out on that remaining trade for a massive profit on the second half of $1.11. That's been added to that. So at the moment, just got the sequence 1, sequence 2 on as per my notes. So that's it for the 12-hour chart scores. Friday, I think it's non-farm payrolls day today, so be careful there. And Canadian, obviously, employment numbers also, and I'm not sure what else has happened. So thanks for watching, and I will be back probably at 4 p.m. this afternoon-ish, and that'll be it for the week. And hopefully we can get some action going. It's all a lot sideways this week, I tell you. It's been terrible, hard going on the trading. Daily charts have been tough too, so hopefully we'll get some movement somewhere that's going to get us going one direction or the other. All right, cheers. Have a good one.